Welcome back, everybody. It's Empire State Warrior, and today we're going to be looking at the M4FL10. And I know I just put this into a video of all tier 7s between it, the T-29, and the Annihilator, but this thing deserves a video by itself. It is that good. It has that good of a gun. And most people ask themselves, is it worth it to pay $9 for this tank, plus boosters and everything else? Let's say that's a steal. That's a snatch. Because this thing has a great gun, great accuracy. It's got pretty good camo rating, as you're going to witness, and its reload speed is nutty. It's a very good tank. Now, as you see, I spot the M4A3 E8 Sherman, track him in place, shoot him again, and he fixes, and I still pull back up to hit him again before he can get back in cover. That's 644 damage before he can move. And I'm soon to realize I didn't spot anybody else. So my awareness level here is actually fantastic. Now I'm going to set down my phone so I can actually watch the game and commentate at the same time. There we go. And I realize they have to be behind us. They have to be. They have to be behind us. And I'm pushing back, and I'm like, okay, where are they? There. 1, 2. 2 shells before he can even move. That tells you how quick this tank is and how accurate it is at the same time. I've already done 900 damage. Now me, I know better than to sit here. I'm going to get out of here. And then I realized, wait a minute. He's going to fire at the SU, and when he fires at the SU... Yes. 1, 2, 3. And bye-bye. I'm done. See you later, guys. I've only done 1,460 damage. It's because how much DPM this thing has. And I don't know where that went. I was like, I'm getting stuck on something. What am I getting stuck on? Let me stop getting stuck on something. Bad shot. I managed to hit him through the FV. I don't know how, but I didn't want to get shot from the KV. Got unlucky. But I still managed to plan the FV. And then I decide here, wait a minute, what's he doing? So I'm pushing up, boom. They kill each other, and I'm like, alrighty then. I'm like, oh, KV's pushing, reverse, reverse. And as you can see, I'm using that 20 km/h reverse speed pretty well, because at that 20 kilometer/h reverse speed is actually very good for a medium tank. And I've done 2,120 damage and don't have a single kill. Yet. It's a definite yet. Now I'm pushing up against a Type 62, and I know for a fact that I got 3 shells loaded, so I'm just going to completely unload on this guy. And then the T-29 gets spotted. I'm going to out-reload this Panzer IVS because I do have a 4.1 second, and that means I have a faster reload than him. Now, he does bounce there, and then this is where my DPM literally comes to life, as I literally tit-for-tat him where he can't get another shot. And then that's the game. 3,290 damage already, with 160 blocked, and they're still a full HP T-29. And I do get 5 shells in him, I do believe, because I do clip him once, and then get 2 more shells into him, I believe. 1, 2, 3. And just, oh, the damage. And I was like, nah, I'm not going to fire here. I want a full clip for this. I want a full clip. 1, 2, 3. 4,049 damage. 3 kills, 160 block. I don't know how much assistance damage I had. Sorry about that, my phone fell out of my hand. I caught it though, thankfully. As you can see, just... I mean, the enemy SU wasn't a bad player, but I legit carried my team. There was 8,000 damage on my team, and only 5,000 on the enemy team. Wait, that's not counting HPs, that's counting total damage done. Wow, that's a lot of damage to get through. And I did 4,000 of that 8,000. I did almost half of that. That's a lot of damage. Let's see how much assistance I did. 133. I did 4K damage, who cares? But that was a great game. Short and sweet and to the point. Now I'm going to do a complete review over a recap on the main review. We're going to go over the penetration and the rounds itself. You already know it has 151 with calibrated shells. I do suggest the calibrated shells because it doesn't have that penetration you need until you have it. But once you get the calibrated shells, you're set. And you have 212 base with calibrated shells on your APCR. That means you have a very good penetration on your APCR. And your alpha does go down quite a bit, but it's still good to carry at least 6 rounds for 2 auto-loading re-auto-loading clips, sorry. And the high explosive shells carry 8 of them, just because like a Nashorn. And I have used them on a Nashorn. It's very fun. Very, very fun to use it on a Nashorn. Very fun. And it gains insane amounts of credits. Now the provisions, I definitely do suggest the field rations. The field rations, the improved fuel, and the tinned food. You're just set if you own these. You're just set. Now the equipment, I've already said my equipment stuff. So the consumables is, don't use the engine power boost. Do not. It doesn't help. Use this, this, and this, and you'll be set. Extra crewmate dies, extra repair kit, crewmate and repair. That's 3 different things that you could use. Now if this thing had adrenaline, oh, it'd be broken. This thing would be broken with adrenaline, but since it cannot get adrenaline, I've already stated that the gun is very, very strong, and that it has a very, very strong setup. So the main thing about the gun is you just have to let the gun fully reload. That is always what I'm going to say. If you have a chance that somebody's not looking at you and you get behind them, fully reload your clip and then dump it. Because you fully reload the clip and then dump it on them. And then as soon as they go to turn around to you, run. And once they turn back around, go back behind them. Works every time because this tank is quick, as I've said. And the turret on it is okay. Like, you can't rely on it to get bounces. But it's very, very small, so they will miss quite a few shells on the turret. They'll miss. So don't be surprised when they miss. And I've already said that the V range is very good. And I've already said that the turret... the turret turn rate, which is degrees per second, is very quick as well, with around 56 degrees a second. Holy crap, that is quick. Now the V range is pretty good. Again, I've probably said that twice now. And gun depression, 6 degrees. Like, you don't expect it. You don't see it in that game, but it's there. 6 degrees of it. And crap, I didn't look at the engine. It's okay on engine horsepower at 517. Imagine this thing with 600 horsepower. Oh, it'd be quick. The chance of fire is only 15%, so I wouldn't worry about getting lit on fire very often in this tank. Now, the forward speed's very good at 52, and the reverse speed's very good at 20, and your average speed is 33, though I do suggest it would be 32 base. Do use the engine accelerator on it. Hold up, gotta go back to it. And definitely go with the power to rate ratio on 18.3. Holy crap, that's an insane power to rate ratio. And the whole turn rate is nutty as well, at about around 63.5. That's very nice. And as you see, your aim time is 3.6 seconds. You can't get much better than that on aim time. You really can't. Anyways, that's Empire State Warrior. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. And please don't forget to hit the notification bell. Also, if you want to send me a replay, send it to typemudson56@gmail.com. I'll talk to you all later.